Okay, here we go. We have four Mortis. And my god, he is so freaking dangerous. And yes, he has Nightmare, so you need to watch out for that too. But yeah, he has Demon Light, he has Ravager, he has Nightmare. He's pretty scary, but we have the power to beat him. So let us, I guess, step up to the plate here. Actually, really quickly. Okay. Just want to take a look at that before I did anything else. I'm going to bring all of the guys that are going to be super helpful in this fight. Some won't be as helpful just because of their strength and whatnot, but that's just kind of the way it is. Like Rannick is not going to be helpful at all. Again, Rannick was probably not the best choice to bring with me, but you know, I'm gonna stay confident. I think I can still do this. Here we go. Oh, hi. Yeah, he does have reinforcements that he will bring together every now and then, which is kind of annoying. Actually, wait, what was that? Okay, well, I'm not. Whatever. So the question is, do I want to go up there and at least, like, try to let him attack one of my units, or not? Because if so, I want to make sure it's a unit that can actually survive. That's the important part. So, like, probably not you. But, like, for example, like Cormag, for example. What do you guys have? Halberd. Oh, God. They were prepared for this. They were really prepared. Okay, let me think about this for just a sec. I think he is capable of moving, though. Like, I know for a fact he moves. I think he just summoned units just to give me some annoyances to deal with. Only 28 damage, so that's not too bad. If I actually gave that to Cormag, that would be a lot of damage. Let me actually see. Because that gives you 15. 15 on top of 27. I'm counting. That'd be 42. 42 damage per hit, plus his defense, which is 35. I feel like Vedanafer does some extra things too, though. Because that does 13 by itself. There's probably more that goes into it. But yeah, Cormac would do a lot of damage, for sure. Can we see his HP? No, we can't. Yeah, you can't see his HP bar, but he definitely has an HP bar. We just need to lower it a bit before we can actually see it. And I'm not really too worried about longbows here. I'm thinking about putting Cormag right here. Again, you have pretty good defenses too. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Because Ross is nearby too, so that's going to give him some speed too, I think. And this is also going to help since I got a level up as well. More defense, that's always nice. Okay. Oh yeah, let me trade. $54. Because I'm really curious to see how much damage Cormag can do. Because if Cormag does like the amount of damage I'm expecting him to, this is going to be like a really easy fight. But again, that depends on a lot of different things. Like, also depends on what these guys can do, where these guys are going to attack, and all of that stuff. Okay, let me just put you over here. Let's see what happens. He is going for Garrick, going for the Demon Light, which is not going to do that much damage to him. And see, now we got him closer to us, so if enemies don't form in that location, which I don't think they will, because if they did, we would have already seen them. Because the enemies appeared before the Demon King did anything. What it's going to come down to here is where these guys are going to... Yeah, where these guys are going to fire. Because I wasn't really thinking about that longbow, I have to admit. Kind of forgot about that aspect. I'm mainly doing this just to see some damages, though, so it's okay. Once I see the damage I can do, I'm going to make my decision. I want to say he has like 150 or 200 or something. Something like that anyway. So yeah, 22 damage, that's not too bad. What about you, Ephraim? 29, you can't double though. I would like to see what she can do. But there's too many enemies in the way. What about Ross with a Garm? 26, so I'm liking these numbers, and I'm liking the fact that I potentially have ways to like double attack. I just need to be really careful about how I do this, because if something bad were to go wrong, I could be screwed, like, majorly, so I just don't want to... let me think about this for a minute. Okay, I think I want to go for it, actually. I know that seems really stupid, but, like... I don't know, I really want to go for it. Like, I want to give this a shot. Like, I feel like I can do it. First, though, I have to get rid of some guys in my way. I feel like Garrick is like the one person that can die right now. That's only because he's already been hit by the Demon King, so if I heal on that, shouldn't be a problem. Okay, now I can actually see what you can do, because this is going to be... You can double Natasha? That's not really that good. Okay, looks like I'm not going to be using Natasha for this. I really thought she could... I guess she can't double them. I mean, that's sucky as hell, but not much I can really do about it. You have a Brave Land... You can't attack with it, though. You have a Sacred Twin. You have two, actually. Seeklin does more, though. What about you? It's not a dragon, I guess. Do I have to use, like, the sacred weapons on him? Because that might be a thing. Okay, this is definitely going to be harder than I thought. But I'm going to give it a shot. Just gotta remember, before I do anything with Garrick, I first need to give him that weapon, which I think I'll do. So I'm gonna give him Aldholma. Maybe that'll actually make this a better investment of my time. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm glad I made that call. I do need to heal him though. Okay, well first of all, let's use Cormag. Yeah, okay, let's do it. I'm giving it a shot. If I get a crit, I'm gonna be so happy. If he dodges, that'll also be nice too. Oh my god, he dodged it! Oh, and it is... Okay, he only had 120 actually. I don't know why I thought it was 200. I guess that's way too much. Oh man, okay, this just opened up big time. Like, I probably shouldn't have used Natasha there though. I should have probably still used one of my other units, but whatever, whatever. All I have to do is defeat the Demon King and we're good. And we have two... Yeah, we have two different places from to attack as well. Okay, this is going to give 48, which means 22 is all I have left after this. Right? Yeah, 22. Would this say this could do? 29? Yep, okay. This is looking to be it. I'm going to have a frame do the final hit. You know what would really suck, though? If you got a critical right there. That would have really sucked, like, so much. That would have been, like, the worst thing to happen ever. I don't think that's going to be the case, though. I think we got this. Just for fun. Let's get rid of a few other units that are just kind of standing in the way. Good job, Franz. The fact that Cormag missed, I think, was just like the start of thinking, okay, yeah, this is over. I got this. Pretty much. Okay. Hopefully, hopefully this will be okay. Because, not gonna lie, it's gonna be really, really crappy if I end up missing and have to do this whole thing over again. Demon King, I'm going to kill you. He's like, alright, bring it on. Come on, do it. Yep, got it. Brains! Oh, God. That's it. It's over, isn't it? Yes, evil has been imprisoned, locked away. The legends of old have been mirrored in our actions today. No, we've done far more than the legends ever told. We've destroyed the Demon King's body. He can never come back. That's right, and we have you all to thank for it. And another thing. In that ancient battle, it took the might of the 5 heroes to do what we did. We did not have their extraordinary power to draw upon. No, we didn't. We conquered darkness and restored peace to the land, thanks to you. It was because you never gave in. You never stopped fighting. None of you. Not once. Thank you. This means we've accomplished our mission. I must relay the good news to King Hayden at once. Yes, I'm sure Father will be most pleased. Brother, this means peace will be restored, doesn't it? Shall I fly back to Freelia and let him know? There's no need to rush. I'm sure he knows. After all, we were together, and that ensured our victory. Of course, Prince Ennis. Looks like we're on the outside looking in, eh? Even so, the fighting's over, and that's something to be happy about. Exactly. Well, that took some doing, but we finally finished the job. We certainly earned our pay. Please tell me we're going to enjoy it. Let's go home, Chief. Let's see now. Shall we head back to Johanna? I guess we could stop in at the guild and get our next contract, eh? But the Queen's gone. I wonder what Johanna will do now. I'm sure it'll all work out. After all's said and done, it's our home. Come on, it's time for Garrick's band to ride. Let's go. Heads. Looks like I should be getting back as well. Homecoming time. It's over, isn't it? The demon that drove Grotto to madness is dead and gone. I can't believe that was part of this whole thing. The war is over, but so much remains to be done. Our country lost this war. The road ahead will be long and hard. That's true, and yet it's a road we must travel. That's the burden survivors must shoulder. Yes, and we must fulfill the dreams of Emperor Vigard and Prince Leon. Dazla, Rennick, we've done it. Wahaha! And a job well done it was, Princess La Rochelle. Phew, it's finally over. So it's about time for me to... Hold it, I gave you no orders to leave. I am Princess of Rouston, lest you forget. I have many missions yet to fulfill. Come, Dazla Rennick, it's time to go. Wahaha, wait up. Let's move, Rennick. The darkness, it's gone. Yes, that's the end. I guess so. Let's return home, Lady Myrrh. Our friends and family will be worrying about us. What? Hey, teacher! Where are you going? Wait up, I'm coming with you. You did well, Ross. You're a true warrior, my pride and joy. But you're still the best, Father. That's right, my father's the best warrior in all of Magville. Bah, I'm glad everyone's so happy, but they'd better not forget that they won only with our help. Right, Niemi? We all worked together. Wasn't that great, Colm? Hey, don't start crying, please. Oh, glorious light, were you witness to our victory? The foul demon has been purged from the earth. The ancient demon king was as powerful as the scrolls described, and yet, in the end, we were able to defeat him. After all, there's no one better than us. Your continued safety is all that matters to me, Princess Erica. General, Princess Erica! We can finally return to Rheneas, can't we? Yes, we can all go home, all of us, unharmed. Ah, I'm exhausted. I'd like nothing more than to laze about for a while. Alas, we're not going to have that opportunity, are we, Prince Ephraim? No, the reconstruction of Rheneas is going to keep us busy. Keep your strength up. I'm going to need you in the days ahead. We'll be beside you through it all. The war is over. Victory is ours. Now we ride for home. Okay, here we go. Epilogue. Ephraim, it is time I must be going. I am still Princess of Rouston after all. There is much to which I must attend. Rheneas and Rouston are far apart, but that distance can be managed somehow. If you and I were to be betrothed, that is. I wonder if I appear too forward. No, how silly of me. Ephraim, I must return to Darkling Woods. With my father gone, much responsibility falls on my shoulders. Yet I would ask, may I come and visit you from time to time? We of Freelia will do what we can to aid in the restoration of Rheneas. If you have need of our assistance, you can come by to me at any time. And another thing, it wasn't such a bad thing fighting on the same side as you. That's all. The day will come, though. One day we will see who is the better. Where are you going, brother? We've endured so much to get home, and now... I'm sorry, Erica. I must journey to Grotto. I just received word from Seth. In the south, within the Empire, there has been an enormous landslide. A landslide? Yes, word is it was so great that whole cities were destroyed. They say the damage is so severe, the Empire itself is in danger. That's why I must go to Grotto. The people are saying that this is Grotto's divine punishment. But these are the same citizens Leon wanted nothing more than to protect. I cannot ignore their plight. Yes, of course not. I will ride with you. No, you must remain in Rheneas. Our country is recovering, but we cannot rest easy. Someone must stay to protect the realm. Ephraim, I understand. I will take your place until you return. I will wait for you in Rheneas, brother. I can always depend on you, Erica. Leon, I will be king. The type of king we often spoke of, strong and kind in measure, an ideal king. The people of Rheneas and Grotto are under my protection, and I will not fail them. Watch and see. And I think after that we get credits. Oh boy, wow. And Iwata at the very top too. That's great. That's great, because didn't I start this project kind of like close to when he actually passed away? I don't remember, but it was sad losing Iwata. That's all I'll say about that. But yeah, these are the credits. We still have the individual character epilogues to get through, but I guess I'll kind of close things out a little bit here. But yeah, that's going to be the whole game of Sacred Stones. That's the main game. Now, as I've said before and alluded to many times, there is a post-game. And yeah, I am going to be doing the post-game. I'm going to be doing all the unique stuff that's in the post-game. So I'll be doing the Tower of Volney, I'll be doing the Lagdao Ruins. There's also an individual new map that's there as well, so I'll be doing that too. So that's going to be next on the agenda. I don't know how I'm going to schedule those uploads. Like, I don't know if I'm just going to continue this straight away, or if I'm going to turn Sacred Stones into twice updated per week instead of 3 times. I'm kind of just going to go ahead and start recording that when I have time, and I'll figure it out as I go. But I'm not going to try to stress about it too much. Because, again, we still have a lot to get through. We have a lot to get through. There's not a lot left, but it's a substantial amount that I feel like will require my undivided attention, so to speak. So, you know, I'll get it done, I'll figure it out, and we'll get this game finished. But I do appreciate everyone sticking with me in this project for so long, because this is almost 70 parts. I don't think it's quite 70 parts, but it's getting there. I'm still not really sure how long this recording session is, to be honest with you. I know it's more than 2 hours for sure, but aside from that, I don't know how long it's been. But I think now we're going... Oh wait, we have another little flashback. Oh, are you? My name is Leon. Uh-huh, that's me. The son of the Emperor. You're Prince Ephraim and Princess Erica from Rheneas, aren't you? I heard you were coming, and I've been waiting here all day. I've always wanted... I don't have any friends my own age. So, Prince Ephraim, Princess Erica, what do you say? From now on, let's be friends. That sounds good to me, buddy. So yeah, here are the, basically all the turns that it took me for every single map. Not bad. I think 22 is like the largest amount of turns I saw, so that's not too bad. But now we have individual character epilogues. Franz brought Amelia home with him to Rheneas. Amelia spent a short time in Rheneas' army, but once she and Franz were married, she retired her commission. The two had a daughter who grew to be a great knight herself. Gilliam and Cyrene returned to Frelia, where they were married. All agreed they were a perfect match, and their union was blessed by the crown and the Order of Knights. The two continued their unwavering service together. After the War of the Stones, Mulder continued to serve the royal family of Freelia. His wisdom served to guide King Ennis as it had served King Hayden before him. Father and son returned to Ide, where they toiled together to rebuild their village. Ross grew to become a greater warrior than even his father. When he himself had a son, that child continued his family's legacy. The childhood friends became lovers first, then husband and wife. Worried for Niemi's well-being, Colm gave up his adventurer's ways. Niemi passed on her grandfather's skill in archery to her own son and daughter. Archer and Lute were married upon their return. Archer handled the housework, but otherwise their lives were unchanged. When they had a son, Lute's interests shifted from studying Archer to studying her son's baffling habits. When Joshua returned to Johanna, he took Natasha as his bride and claimed the throne as its rightful heir. Natasha was the perfect companion, and together they carried the mighty desert nation to great glory. Sometimes the greatest friends also differ greatly in personality. When Kyle and Ford returned home, they were celebrated in song and story. They lived their days in happiness as dearest friends and toughest rivals. After the war, Tana and Cormag fell madly in love and decided to spend the rest of their lives together. They raised their javelins of matrimony in the air and forever used them to pierce their enemies. Now pause if you want to see the actual ending. At Ennis's request, Vanessa moved into Castle Freelia, where she continued her duties as a knight of the realm. Thereafter, they had a child and lived happily with the blessing of all around them. Following the war, Dweezil returned to Grotto, where he was instrumental in its rebuilding. He spent his remaining years watching over Grotto and sharing his wisdom with other nations as an expert combat instructor. Noel returned to Grotto, where he dedicated himself to rebuilding it and fulfilling Leon's vision. When the country was restored to its former glory, he disappeared without a trace, never to be seen again. As La Rochelle rose to become queen, he remained by her side. Watching La Rochelle grow to become the queen she was destined to be, was Dazla's greatest joy in life. La Rochelle summoned Rennick back to Rouston, and he was forced to return. He was never able to escape his service to the self-centered princess who became queen. Admittedly, he didn't try very hard. Garrick remained a mercenary, and Marissa became his company's fencing instructor. Garrick returned the affection she gave him, although he was troubled to learn she was a clumsy at everything but fighting. Ho 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 ho! She danced from city to city, and the entire continent became her stage. Her fame grew, and large crowds gathered wherever she performed. Ewan continued his studies, modeling his life after the teachings of Saleh. Eventually, his education branched off into different paths. His insatiable curiosity led him on a trip to explore the world. Myrrh returned to Darkling Woods, but at Saleh's request, she eventually moved to Caer Polin. In time, the townsfolk learned to treat her not as the great dragon, but rather as a normal girl, and she was happy. Upon their return to Rheneas, Erica and Seth were wed, with the blessings of Ephraim and all of the knights of Rheneas. The tale of the love that grew between a princess and her loyal knight became a beloved romance in Rheneas. Ephraim and La Rochelle each returned home after the war, but La Rochelle visited Rheneas often. Over time, the two were wed. Their marriage threw Rouston into turmoil, but La Rochelle's self-centeredness carried the day. And that's it. That's Sacred Stones, everyone. What a really good game. I really do love this game. I think it's a great game. It's a great game for people to start with. It's amazing, but it's technically not over yet. So I don't know if this was added during the playthrough or not, but we do have some other options here. We have the Link Arena, where basically you can take units from all of your files and have them fight other units from other files. Basically, if you want to like build a really good team from the file you've been working on, this is the way you'd go about doing that. And I think there's actually a way you can battle like via the Game Boy Advance link cable too, so that's what this basically is. Then you have the sound room, which is basically just all the music in the game. There are some songs that you need to unlock through specific ways. I want to say it depends on maybe if you play on hard mode, or maybe if you take like a different path, like in Erica's mode. Like I went Ephraim's path all the way through. I didn't go Erica's path all the way through, so maybe that might unlock them. I don't know all the requirements. I'll try to take a look. I'll look up and see what this is all about. I'll try to figure it out, but yeah, that's basically it. You can listen to all the music in the game. I think if you have random mode, I think there's actually a way you can have like some of the pictures in the game actually show up. Maybe not though. Maybe I'm thinking of, once again, Fire Emblem 7, which, knowing me, I probably am. Then you have the support conversations, where you can see all the support conversations in the game. Throughout this playthrough, I was able to get 32% of them. But yeah, you can basically take a look at any of the support conversations you viewed, and whenever you see a conversation, even if you reset the game so that the conversation never happened anymore, it will still save like the conversation. So, like I said before, you can kind of use that as a way to try and get all the conversations in like one playthrough. I just didn't really feel like doing that because that's just kind of annoying to do, and I didn't really want to spend a whole lot of time grinding that stuff out. But yeah, this is a way you could do that, and you can also see all the different types of conversations you can get with all the characters, so that's basically what this is. And then you have Map. Map is what we're going to be focusing on next, which is essentially the Creature Campaign. Creature Campaign is basically the post-game where you can battle monsters, you can raise your team via the Lagdao Ruins and the Tower of Volney, and there are some special gifts you can get as well. And I'm going to be trying to unlock all of those special gifts, because most of them will be gotten just by going through the tower. Maybe even all the things will be unlocked just by going through these two dungeons, basically. So yeah, I will be doing that next. That's basically what I'm going to be doing. But one thing worth mentioning is if you go to a certain place, like Grotto Keep, Johanna Castle, or Rouston Court, you can actually enter the secret shop that you can actually find in that area. But the thing is, you need to make sure you have the member card with you. But yeah, you can buy all the weapons, you can buy all the different items. This is basically how you can pretty much perfect your game. You can even buy like all the stat increasing items too, and use those to basically level up your characters. So this is essentially a way you can do this. This is essentially a way you can pretty much max out everyone and everybody. And you can also find some of the items in the different areas as well. But as far as this video is concerned, I'm going to go ahead and end this. And next video, I'll join you for... I think the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take on the Tower of Volney first, because it is the easier of probably all the things we're going to be doing. So that's going to be the first thing I'll do. But yeah, I want to thank all of you guys for watching. This has been a great project. Really curious how the post-game is going to go. Like I said, I'll keep making videos and I'll figure out how exactly I'm going to handle the post-game. Whether I'm going to keep doing the same upload schedule, whether I'm going to need to take a break or something. I don't really know. I'll figure it out, and when I do, I'll let you guys know. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you guys later. Later, folks.